them all here on Trial and Error.
I'm gonna super quickly talk about Zack Snyder because
Okay.
we got in the middle of it. Let's
You want to talk
let's
about? You want
polish
to finish
that one
talking
off.
about Polish's
Yeah.
turd? All right.
So
Let's finish
we're
talking
talking
about
about the movies we like. So DC cinematic movies. Man of Steel. A lot of people didn't like Man of Steel because
It was
Superman.
average, resoundingly average.
yeah, but well, no, I didn't think so. But it was a take on Superman that we haven't seen before, and a lot of people were like, "I love Superman for him not being willing to kill anyone and being a total Boy Scout and all that sort of thing." But it's like we've seen that so many times. I think it's okay to do something different with
Yeah,
the
look,
character.
I actually don't have any particular umbrage with it. I didn't actually hate Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I just thought it was average. I didn't.
Okay.
I think there was like a part where he talks a big game. The Superman in that movie talks a big game about not wanting to hurt any innocent people, and all that, and then he murders what is possibly tens of thousands by throwing Zod through a building,
which he did not have a choice about, and had he not done, everyone on Earth would be dead. No, those are facts from that movie, buddy.
No.
But they are
I disagree on that.
on the objective facts from the film.
No, it's not the objective facts of the movie. He could have done better at getting Zod away from there. They could have written it so that he did that.
Sure, but they've done that before. That's what I'm saying. Is
Okay.
that this is a Superman in which
Who's more willing to destroy innocent lives for the sake of killing Zod?
This is a Superman in which the consequences of beings with that kind of incredible power are more on display, and they use it as a plot point.
And you know what?
In
And that's,
Batman vs
but that's the
Superman.
thing is, like, while I thought that was kind of dumb, I didn't think that it ruined the movie.
Did you see Batman vs Superman?
No.
So that whole thing is a
And
plot,
I won't.
That whole thing is a plot point.
I know
it starts
it
off
is.
with Batman being like,
I've read things about it.
okay,
I know
all
about
right,
it.
well,
I
all right.
don't ever want to see it. It's not a movie I'm ever gonna plan to see.
All right.
Oh god, this is where I almost fucking.
So the
ruined
Molotovs
everything.
are pretty.
Oh,
pretty
God!
strong. And Jordan isn't
Ugh.
running into the fire here. The fire makes you flee in like random directions,
I'm the
so
asshole.
he didn't have control. Yeah.
So, no, I don't like
right.
Batman. I'm not gonna like Batman vs Superman.
All right. Well, this is about. Yeah.
So we're not gonna talk about that.
No. I liked him. Jordan didn't like him. A lot of people didn't like him. But even I, someone who has enjoyed some of the recent DC efforts, I have concerns about there being 3 Joker movies on the way.
Oh
And,
my god!
we
I don't
both
know
do.
if y'all are keeping up with this.
Seems
but,
like too much Joker.
There's gonna be a quote unquote twisted Harry met Sally.
Which is
Joker,
just
Joker
something
Harley
you
Quinn
don't
movie.
want to hear in relation to the Joker.
And
if
Harley
anybody
Quinn.
who knows anything about the Joker and Harley Quinn knows that Mad Love, the comic based on the animated series, was critically acclaimed, and then they made the episode of the animated series which animated the comic beautifully, and it was perfect, and we don't need another Joker meets Harley story. If you want to make a movie of Mad Love, the story about him being her patient and what happens there, that'd be great, but that's not what they're doing here.
No, they're
And
doing.
calling it
I mean, I
Harry
think
Met
they
Sally
are.
is totally the wrong
I think
tone.
they are doing the he's the patient thing. I think they are doing
Yeah.
that, but they're doing it in a way that's gonna be stupid because it's gonna be not good. I just can't. I can't even. I don't have words for it.
Yeah.
Then they're doing
Scorsese
a Joker.
origin. I mean,
Yeah, they're doing
Scorsese
a Scorsese
Joker.
noir,
Good choice.
noir crime movie.
Good choice. I don't want
Joker
his origin again. I don't need his origin.
I don't
again.
care about his origin.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't care. The Joker is scary because he's the
Yeah,
Joker,
his
not because he used to be someone
His
else.
dichotomy with Batman, him being brilliant and crazy and having the charisma and the technical expertise and being ruthless and having
Exactly.
endless willpower, having Batman's qualities but being twisted and
Yes.
perverted and
That's what we
being
enjoy
his
seeing.
antithesis. That's why he's so interesting. And we're not getting this here. We're getting Joker overload because the Joker is popular because he is a fantastic character in the right context.
Yep.
And DC doesn't know how to leverage their characters properly.
Nope. And so not only are they doing the those 2 movies, they are also doing another Jared Leto solo Joker movie.
Yeah. And I didn't hate him as the Joker in Suicide Squad. We won't have a whole discussion about Suicide Squad.
Nope, because I hated that movie a lot.
I thought it was all right. I thought and had some problems. Jordan thought it had more problems than all right.
Yes.
I
will say
that's pretty much
loved
how we felt
El
about that.
Diablo. I thought he was great.
Yeah, like
I liked
we
Killer
both thought
Croc,
there was good stuff
but
and
we
there was
barely saw him.
problems. Yeah.
I think Margot Robbie was magnificent.
She was a
but
standout,
I don't
yeah.
like what they did with Harley Quinn. in it.
And this is probably Jordan's
I
favorite
liked-
comic
and
book character.
she's
so
she's
he
my
knows
favorite
Harley
comic
Quinn
character.
back to front every appearance. So
her, yeah, and I love Killer Croc as a Batman villain.
He's a great
and
villain.
They barely used him.
very
at all.
creepy. He's portrayed very well in Batman the Animated Series.
Yes, very much so.
There's but yeah, I mean it's an animated effort, but you know
But
it's disappointing.
for a
yeah.
live action effort, it was good, but it was like 5 minutes.
It's disappointing for big time Batman fans, and I'll very much agree with you that characters we had never seen in a live action Hollywood movie were brought to that movie and then not realized in a fantastic way.
In a good way.
This is coming from someone who enjoyed Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I know there were problems, and I you know, had issues with those problems.
Yeah.
Overall, I had fun watching the movie.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I didn't have fun. It entertained me.
Yeah.
As far as you know, it was very pretty, and the
Visually and the
the
soundtrack
was
are great.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that I can see why people liked it.
This zombie just hates
Fucking
bookshelves.
that armoire, yeah.
Just
Fucking thank you. Oh my.
man.
Yeah, hit him with the purse. Yeah.
Oh, right. So you're killing things with a purse. So
Oh, yeah.
we spent a lot of time here talking about the Pamela Anderson show VIP. So 90s kids will remember the
Ugh.
show VIP.
If you were a '90s kid,
go to BuzzFeed and gives you your credit card number.
go to BuzzFeed and shut the fuck up. Here's some cats and cheese.
Fucking cats and snap bracelets. Lol, 90s.
Weirdly, I don't hate BuzzFeed, but that is a good. That is quite a good.
Nor do I. No, I kind of do.
No, they do some
Yeah.
good journalism actually. They do have some great. BuzzFeed News is very good.
Yeah, okay.
They have some great.
I
news.
haven't read it, so maybe you're right.
They are considered like an actual news outlet.
No, look, I'm aware
but
of that.
they do stupid listicles. 90s things that only 90s kids will. 90s.
And this is coming from
if
people,
you were born in the 80s, like what?
This is coming from people that like to read Cracked. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't hate all listicles,
Nope.
but there are some dumb ones.
Oh, I love correct, but look. There are some. I will admit
we
that I
both do
enjoy some of the stupid BuzzFeed articles too. I will happily admit to that. But mostly they're not. They're not an amazing website.
Yeah. Oh, so this is.
Oh no,
Man, it's so tragic that the one zombie in the closet is what killed you after
I
like
know.
fighting off all these hordes.
I know.
So Jordan takes over his buddy here.
Yeah.
Because sadly, the guy that also we didn't talk about looks like Shaft.
Shaft.
Shaft killed some zombies, but then they killed him. Shaft. So
Couldn't figure out how to change shit for like. Oh my god, look at me.
yeah, because you're
Like
like,
an
oh,
idiot.
There's a rifle, a pistol, and a cleaver, and Jordan wants to take all three.
There we go.
And then he realizes, oh no, I'm going to
Come
lose my
on.
flashlight.
There you are.
And so he swaps the cleaver for the flashlight.
Yeah.
He's just about to go back because he realizes that he's like, no, I want the flashlight. So I got flashlight, gun.
I kept the flashlight.
Do you have the other gun? So there were two,
I have the 2 guns.
Yeah, 2 guns and flashlights. And then you're
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not going to get the cleaver.
No, I don't need it.
This is what I want, because otherwise
Yeah.
I won't have a flashlight, because both flashlights were on those guys.
Yeah.
So only got one, which turns out to also, spoiler, be an excellent decision that he kept that
Taking
flashlight.
the flashlight? Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because we don't find any more and you need them sometimes.
I was very smart.
That was smart. We were just talking about something... Right, Pam Anderson.
Yes,
90s
VIP.
kids will know that in VIP, at the height of her popularity, I think it was post Baywatch, but she was still very popular. She started a show called VIP in which she plays.
A bodyguard?
Well, she's a model that gets recruited by a bodyguard agency because business is bad, so they're going to teach.
That's a stupid premise.
They're going to teach a hottie to be a bodyguard so that people will want her to do jobs just to sort of be pretty.
I'm baffled by the concept of this show.
Yeah. But it turns out that she's looking for a new career and she's actually really fit and she's good at bodyguard work. So
Right.
what at first is a joke becomes like a serious thing, and she learns how to like throw knives and do all this
Okay.
stuff.
The
Look,
problem
it's
is
a
it's
really
Pamela Anderson.
It's
so
a
she's
really stupid
terrible
show.
actress.
Yeah, but she used to beat the shit out of guys with her purse because
Yes.
you know she's a woman, so she's gonna kill
the
people with her
purse.
But we were noticing that the purse in this game is much more durable than a lot of other weapons and is pretty effective.
Yes.
So it made me think of VIP. That was a really long bow to draw for just that one reference. But
Good Lord.
anyway,
Yeah,
there you
it's
go.
true. Whatever.
Yeah.
Shut up. Fuck you.
I love you too, buddy.
Before we press record, you said you knew exactly what you wanted to talk about.
I
so
did.
Hit
So
me. Hit me.
so okay, buddy. We spent a lot of time talking about the DCU.
We did.
But you know what? I know what you're really excited about, and that's the Dark Universe.
Ah, fuck off! Fuck.
So here, just quickly,
Ugh.
there's bandits. We decide
call
to
their
fight
bluff.
them. We get hurt. We
No,
call
we
their
call the bluff
Right,
and
we
we
call
don't
their
get
bluff
hurt.
and they fuck off. Yeah. So the Dark Universe. Anybody who's seen The Mummy knows now that we've got the Dark Universe.
No! Not doing it!
Jordan is gone.
No.
So it's
Fuck
just
you!
it's just me now.
Fucking garbage. God, dude. That stupid Mummy movie was so trash.
It wasn't.
Shut up. You like everything.
No, I was about to say it wasn't great.
That's your review. It wasn't great. It wasn't one of the stupidest, worst movies you've ever seen.
Oh, buddy, you watched Troll 2 with me, didn't you?
This movie, I saw it with a friend.
So these people trade different things for weapons.
Who cares? They're
Most
shops.
of them fruit.
Listen, you. So I went and I saw it with a friend, and we were both so baffled by how terrible this movie was.
Yeah.
And I think one of the main issues, besides all of it,
Is Tom
was,
Cruise's sleepwalking through the role?
absolutely. But also, I just don't buy him as a lovable scamp.
No, he can't pull it off.
No.
He used to be able to.
Yeah.
When he was young and sexy
When he cared.
and didn't take himself too seriously.
Yes.
But it's been 15 years since that was the case, Tom. You've been through a divorce. You've been through a lot. You've been through, the trials that Xenu has put before you
Oh
and
my
your
God.
your ancient people.
It's
because they're ancient spirit beings,
Because don't get into it. So he sleepwalks through this world. And he tries to be all like, I'm the sassy guy. I'm like Brendan Fraser. Get it? He's not. He's
No.
not Brendan Fraser. He is not.
He's just not lovable anymore. And
No.
that is not to say
That he's not a good
that
actor.
he's not a great actor. He's a fantastic actor,
fine actor.
and I have loved Tom Cruise in many movies.
Oh, me
In
too.
this movie, he just doesn't fit the role.
No,
Jordan's
no.
right, and
No.
and you said something that was perfect, which is his buddy. Would have
Ah.
been great.
Yeah,
If you
he's
just,
great.
You could have swapped
He's,
him,
if
or you
you've
could have
seen-
not gotten Tom Cruise for enormous amounts of money and just given his buddy the role.
If any of you have seen New Girl,
So here, Jordan
plays
learns
Nick-
surgery from a creepy dude in a van.
knowledgeable filth man. Just by
and
the
I was,
way.
it says, come in, put your weapons down, I'm going to teach you something.
Wait, don't distract me.
Okay,
So-
Dark Universe.
If you've watched New
Best
Girl,
extended universe in cinema.
Nick, Nick from New Girl plays the lovable scampy sidekick.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Right.
and-
He's the one who's dating the model lady who's the friend of Zooey Deschanel.
No, the other guy.
Oh, he's the other dude.
Yeah, he's the other
I've
guy.
only seen like
The
10
one who ends up
episodes
dating
of
Zooey Deschanel.
that. Right. I've only seen like 10 episodes.
Spoiler for an old sitcom.
Yeah. It's all right.
So I quite like it. But anyway, so
Yeah. No, I liked it too. Yeah.
right. So the characters aren't interestingly written. I'm talking about the Mummy again, by the way.
Yeah.
The characters aren't
So
interestingly
she's
written.
angry. She wants us out. I told Jordan to murder this lady.
Listen, I'm in the middle of a thing.
All right.
We don't care. Fuck you, lady. We're busy. Pink hair. I don't have time for your anger. All right. No, the characters aren't interesting. What was interesting to me though,
Yeah.
was the girl that plays the mummy, the
She was
titular mummy,
cool.
was good.
The double pupils were dumb, but otherwise she was
I don't
awesome.
care. It was a weird zombie.
Okay,
design.
but let me ask you this: if her eyes had just been black or red with black irises, would that not have been cooler?
no, it wouldn't have been cooler. It would have been the
it was
same.
Dumb. Double
Yeah.
pupils look silly.
It didn't bother me.
Personal opinion.
It didn't
It's a
bother me.
minor point.
What I did find
I thought it was
cool,
dumb.
though,
My wife
was
and I were just like, double pupils? What the hell is that?
if you watched The Mummy and were like, hey, that girl is pretty, or I thought she was a good actress, or whatever, she plays
She's compelling. In
a
it.
very good role in Atomic Blonde.
Oh, is she the French agent?
She is the French agent.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now I really have to see that movie because I know that her and Charlize Theron have a sex scene in that movie.
It is by far the hottest
I've heard.
sex scene of any film I've ever seen.
I have heard.
It has nothing to do with it
Our
being
friend
a,
Hector saw this movie and said it was fantastic from top to bottom.
it has
and that
nothing
was
to
one
do
of the
with
best
it being a
sex scenes ever.
lesbian sex scene either. It was
Yeah.
just so well shot
Yeah.
and so erotic so quickly.
Interesting fact,
It's
in
great.
the graphic novel that movie is based on, that character is male. And they
Really?
decided to make the French agent female for the film. I've read a lot about this film. I haven't seen it yet, but by all accounts, Atomic Blonde is fantastic,
Good
and I love
choice.
Charlize Theron. I'm
Yep.
going to see it.
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
It's,
so that character.
What I did, I watched a whole thing
in the
about
comic, that character is male, and 4 of the big action sequences do not happen. So she does a lot less gunplay in the comic.
Okay, so in the movie, first
So
of all,
now
it
we
sounds
get
like
a
it
now
sounds-
we get an awesome sumo wrestler
Pardon me.
who and is a gentleman by the name of Kimberly.
Yeah, Kim actually used to be a boy's name. So did Ashley. Ashley used to be a boy's name.
Interesting.
But anyway, so Atomic Blonde.
Yeah.
I was watching this thing about them teaching Charlize Theron stunt stuff. She learned how to do all that shit. They were like worried that it was like, oh, we're gonna teach. She's gonna be all finicky and she's not gonna be able to do it.
It's fucking Furiosa. She can handle anything.
Apparently, she threw herself amazingly into this role.
yeah.
And they teach her how to fight not like a man, but like a strong woman. So she uses what a real person, a woman who can fight and can't punch as hard as a man or whatever. She's not. They don't teach her like, oh, we're just gonna teach you how to fight like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
they don't
yeah,
do
no,
that.
no.
They teach her how to fight like a very strong woman, like a Ronda Rousey kind of punchy, flippy.
Yeah.
It is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
She does an amazing job.
No, I know I need to see this movie. I will see it.
There are 2 sequences near the end.
Yeah.
That are a fight sequence and then a chase sequence. That are a single shot each. And they are fucking
I
magnificent.
mean, people are already calling it like a Jane Bond movie, saying
It is
that it's great.
that's doing it in injustice. It is
Come on.
John
There's some
Wick.
great Daniel Craig.
No, it is John Wick mixed with Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Neither of which I've seen.
Oh, what? You haven't seen John Wick?
No.
Oh my god. You have to see it. Keanu Reeves kills everybody.
Hey, I love Keanu Reeves.
And it's
but I
directed by a
haven't
stunt guy, and it's done 4 stunt people, so all the stunts are really fucking good. So it's... Yeah, John Wick is a straight-up, like, ultra-violence murder movie.
Yeah,
And this
always
is
good.
if John Wick was a lady, but it was set during the Cold War, and so it's got that spy thriller kind of thing going for it.
Which is what I'm looking forward to.
It is a
and yeah,
fucking
the
awesome
comic,
movie.
The comic was apparently a bit more of a thriller, a bit less of an action movie, because they didn't have all these big action sequences.
Yeah.
So she was less of a sort of Bond style,
And
kill
more
all the
of
bad
a
guys,
spy.
and more of a spy. But people like the changes.
I
Clearly, you like the changes.
Yeah, I very
even
much
though
like
you
it. I
didn't
mean,
know
I haven't
there
read the
were
comic.
changes.
Yeah, I
but
didn't know.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can say that I was slightly annoyed
can't
by...
object to, the sex scene being 2 women rather than a man and a woman. I mean,
It would be
6
fine
of a
either
dozen,
way.
half a dozen of the other,
really doesn't
really.
matter,
But it doesn't make much difference.
It was just really well shot, I think was my thing with it.
Yeah.
It was like, this is hot. This is really hot.
Sometimes just a sex scene can just be really, really sexy compared to other stuff, which is like just mechanical or too
They just pump
expected.
and then they're done.
Well, there was when I was reading, I think it was what's the Jim Butcher book with
Cinder Spire?
No, all the necromancers. It's one of the Harry Dresden books.
Oh, Deadbeat?
Yeah. So there's a sex scene. No, it's not that one. It's the one where
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Doesn't matter.
Spoilers. The final one with the red cord
Oh, changes.
changes. So in Changes, there is a sex scene between Harry and the journalist lady who, more spoilers, got turned into a vampire.
You mean the one he's had an affair with for like the past 12 books?
Oh, it's so well.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
It's so well written and it's so sexy.
Yeah.
And like I'm reading that book and Jim Butcher's a great author, but he doesn't normally do a lot of like,
doesn't.
sexy stuff with sex scenes. And he admits that he's not great at writing women. And you but he is a great author, and I think he does better than he thinks he does. But
I also think he does better than he thinks he does.
He gets a lot of shit for that, and he shouldn't. But you transition into this scene, and it's just so sexy. And I was just sitting there in a restaurant eating, and I was just like, I need to take a little break from this.
I have to go home, yeah. I have to go home to see my wife.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's so I have a weird thing with authors doing sex scenes because all I can picture is the author sitting there going, "Yeah,
I'm a really good writer." I feel like an author wouldn't do that to their own work.
No,
though.
the only one
Like, have you written? Because Jordan's
I have written
stories
passionate
and poems and stuff.
scenes.
Have you written like a sex scene that's you've been like,
I get.
I'm arousing.
Well, I think there's a part of you that is definitely does that.
Okay.
That definitely
So
goes,
here it
like,
gives you a choice between skills and getting a random skill and also bonus morale. So we go for that one.
Yeah. So I think there's a part of me as a writer that like I want it to be hot, and so I try to write it hotly, but I guess when I picture like certain authors doing it, like there are Like Stephen King has a bunch of like sex scenes.
He has some really sexy stuff.
Oh, they're
in
good
his
ones, but I
books.
just picture Stephen King writing them. It's just weird.
He's an amazing author that,
Oh yeah,
that
he's
we
great.
love.
I love him
But
dearly.
he's a funny looking guy.
I think the other thing
I was
that
expecting Pet Sematary to have so much graphic sex in it.
God
but
damn, that book is depressing.
It is.
Ugh.
It is.
I,
they lure you in with the sex and then with
Then
the
they
awful.
get you with the child death.
Yeah.
That book is 30 years old. Fuck you if that's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Um,
It's great. Go read it. It doesn't matter if
Yeah.
you have bits of it spoiled.
It's part of its
really
Dead
well
Toddler
written.
trilogy. That should tell you.
Go read it. It's good.
Yeah.
And watch the movie version of Cujo because it's not nearly as
The
depressing.
thing I wanted to say about sex scenes before we run out of time is that I always picture the fact that those actors are having passionate sex with about 12 other people in the room
Yep.
making the scene.
Yep.
So anyway, with that thought, I'm gonna leave you guys here with this episode. We're sorry that it all is so jumbled and lame, but the next 2 episodes will be better. We hope. If you can't stand watching it, we understand. We'll catch you next time.
That's good. Stay in shot. Work the cans.
Yeah. Yeah, creeper.